What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today's a really exciting day. We got the first round of Season of Discovery Phase 4 news. And from what I'm reading, there's going to be a lot of happy people out there, and this might just be the biggest phase we've seen yet for Season of Discovery. So without further ado, let's dive in. So we got this post 15 minutes ago. In development, Season of Discovery Phase 4. Blizzard has revealed the first look at Season of Discovery Phase 4, including new Cloak and Ring rune slots, updated rewards from level 60 dungeons, and the 20-player Molten Core raid dungeon. Season of Discovery Phase 4 is coming, and with it, players will be able to level to 60, discover new class runes, enter the Molten Core raid dungeon to face Ragnaros, and much more. What's in store? We're leveling up in Season of Discovery Phase 4 with a variety of leveling changes. New rune discoveries, class adjustments, professions, and reputation updates, dungeon updates, PvP class sets, updated events, raid content, world bosses, and more. So, for all of us complaining that there has not been much to do so far in Season of Discovery, this is why I was saying that World of Warcraft Classic WoW starts at the endgame. It starts at level 60. Yes, a big part of it is that leveling journey, but we are going to have so much to do at 60. And let's keep reading here. So we're going to be able to level from 50 to 60. We're going to get an updated Discoverer's Delight buff, which is going to be 150% from levels 1 through 50, and then 50% from 50 to 60. So we're getting a nice 50% XP boost from 50 to 60. For anyone who knows already, that's a pretty long grind for a lot of people. For most people, they're going to be able to do it super quick, but having that 50% XP buff is really going to help. New runes for each class to discover, the new Cloak rune slot, and the Ring rune slot, which is a utility rune. The class-agnostic utility runes will provide additional bonuses to a variety of skills, such as additional bonuses to a variety of stats like weapon skill, spell hit, and much more. This is going to be that rune slot on your rings. That is going to be your utility rune, and as you can see on the PTR, it's doing just that. We got some weapon skills, we have spell hit, and much more. Class adjustments. Many classes will experience changes, such as select runes becoming baseline abilities, and new runes will become available. Profession and reputation updates. New and enhanced profession recipes for Argent Dawn, Thorium Brotherhood, Hydroxium Waterlords, and Timbermaw Hold. This is a huge one, guys. Nightmare Incursions have been updated to a daily quest hub. No longer will you be spamming Nightmare Incursions to level. There will be people back out in the world leveling like normal, and you're going to be able to do that once per day to get a nice XP boost and some gold and your Emerald Warden rep. I'm not sure if that's going to be usable at 60, but you do get that rune for it either way at level 50. Some dungeon updates. We're updating rewards in the new dungeons available at level 60. Blackrock Depths, the second half, Blackrock Spire, all three wings of Dire Maul, Skolomance, and Stratholme. PvP class sets for rank 10. We have new PvP sets for rank 10, which is going to be really nice. And then the star of this video, which is what I read earlier, and I was like, oh wow, this is awesome. The Molten Core raid dungeon. Experience Molten Core as a 20-player dungeon with 10 classic bosses, revamped loot, redesigned tier 1 sets, and more. Players will be able to turn up the heat with a new variable difficulty mechanic, meaning we are getting a heroic Molten Core or hard mode Molten Core that we can do if we want to push the limits a little bit further. I think this is amazing, but let's keep reading. We'll talk about it after. Don't forget your fire resist gear. You're going to need it. We'll be adding one more surprise to this classic raid dungeon for intrepid adventurers to discover. So this right here is just, in my opinion, this is massive. I've been saying it since the beginning. Why do we not have a normal and heroic or even some hard modes in some of these raids for the people who do want to push the limits a little bit more? Yes, we all know that Classic is supposed to be a, soda and pretzels type of raid, like Agrin said. But I think this is good because it kind of caters to everyone. The super sweaties that want to push the limits and really push their character to that limit are going to be able to do that now. And then you can also still clear the raid on normal for people who just want to casually jump into the raid, get some gear, and, down some bosses with their friends. I think this is an amazing change and a really, really good step in the right direction. So we have some world boss updates as well. Experience Lord Kazak and Azuragos as brand new instanced versions of these encounters. These encounters can be experienced with up to 40 players, but will be tuned as 20-player content. Onyxia will also be adjusted to accommodate 40 or fewer players, along with some additional loot adjustments. We'll have more to share in the coming weeks beyond this brief overview, and have more in development for this phase we can't wait for you to discover. Stay tuned to the official site for more information with a full Phase 4 preview. We look forward to bringing this endgame experience for Season of Discovery to life. So takeaways from this: updated gear in all of the endgame dungeons, right? Blackrock Depths, Blackrock Spire, upper and lower. We have all 3 wings of Dire Maul, Skolomance, Stratholme. These are iconic dungeons with that Prebis farm that I was talking about, and it's so good to see that they kept that alive and are updating the loot in there as well. We have the Nightmare Incursions moving to a daily instead of being able to spam it. That is just amazing in my opinion. That is what kind of killed the leveling experience for the past phase. It kept everyone out of the world. It wasn't really fun. It was super repetitive and boring. Everyone complained about it, and I'm glad that they took that into consideration and have now made it, you know, a daily thing that you can do. The adjusting classes, right? Some runes becoming baseline abilities and new runes becoming available. That is all really, really awesome stuff. The utility rune slot on the ring. So we're getting exactly what they told us before Season of Discovery even launched. Remember, they said that at some point they would make it so that you don't need to be a human warrior on Alliance to do the optimal amount of DPS, right? You can be a night elf now and, you know, still get that weapon skill with your ring rune. So that is really nice. The Discoverer's Delight buff that we're getting from 50 to 60, having a 50% XP buff, is humongous. That is a pretty, I don't want to say tough, it's just long for a lot of people to go from 50 to 60. It's a very long part of Classic, so to get that 50% XP boost, it's gonna feel really, really nice. But I really am curious to see what you guys think of all of this so far. There's more information as well. I got more videos coming out over the next couple of days. We're going to be breaking down every class and all of their new runes and everything on the PTR. We're going to be doing it live on stream, and then I'm going to be uploading them as videos over the next few days. So drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of everything that we've gotten so far. This is just a small taste of what we're getting in this next phase, and in my opinion, it seems fantastic. And if you want to hang out with me while I'm on the PTR between now and launch, I'm going to be on there as long as it's up. I'll be on there testing things. You know, go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/hammerdance. I stream every weeknight at around 8 p.m. Eastern time. But anyways, guys, yeah, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. We're going to be posting a ton of content over the next couple of weeks covering Season of Discovery Phase 4. I'm very excited. And if you're looking for an awesome group of people who all just really enjoy geeking out over Season of Discovery and Classic WoW in general, join the Discord. There's a link in the description below. We actually just started like a sod fresh type of movement within my community where everyone is rolling level 1s, getting ready for Phase 4, just having fun, jumping back into the game. So there's a lot of people leveling new characters. We're over on Lone Wolf Alliance in the US. So if that's something you're interested in, you know, head over to the community. If you want to just join the Discord and hang out, that is also cool too. We will welcome you with open arms. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.